Good morning, let's start. So parking brake is set, engine masters 1 and 2 are off, thrust levers idle, brake wind shear and weather radar off, landing gear lever down, and wipers 1 and 2 off. So batteries 1 and 2 can be turned on, and with external power available, external power on. So today's flight is from Denver to Dallas, and it's and it's United Airlines 3257. So we can start with our flows. Supply on, CVR test checked, evacuation command to captain, and address nav 1, 2 and 3. Strobes auto, nav and low lights on, seatbelt signs off, no smoking on, emergency exit lights armed, announcer light test, and everything looks normal. So announcer light bright. Fuel pumps can be turned on. Let's do the engine number 1 fire test. Okay, perfect. APU fire test. Good. And finally engine number 2 fire test, which seems to be good. So let's see the engine oil quantity, which is okay, the pressure, which is in auto, and it's detecting 5,300 feet, so good, and the inlet and outlet are opened. The hydraulic fluid is quantity is okay, fuel has to be refueled, and the conditions are a little bit hot. Let's maybe open my window. Okay, and let's continue. So oxygen quantity is okay, wheels pressure are okay, and temperature too. So everything seems good. Let's also do the battery check. So battery 1 and 2 off, battery 1 and 2 on, and should be below 60, which is okay. So are they calling me? Oh, that's okay. So then ground, please contact Denver ground. Please do not respond via private message. Use the frequency instead. Okay, so let's contact ground. I don't know, the frequency is let's use that. So 121.85. So 121.85. 121.
Delta 1398 heavy.
Okay, let's close the door, because if not, I'm not going to properly hear the ATC controller. Okay, so let's do the radio check. Denver Tower, United Airlines 257, radio check on 121.850.
Got 257, Denver ground, I got you 5 by 5.
5 out of 5, thank you.
And United 257, did you by chance find 2 flight plans, and the first one you found you missed the L? I have 2 flight plans for the same number.
Yeah, I think the first one I made a mistake with the call sign, so it should be the last one.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. So first time communicating in United States. I'm trying to learn because the call sign pronunciation is different, and also, you know, decimal point, the altimeter, and they tend to vector a lot more. So I'll try to do my best. So let's.
Southwest 7451 Denver ground.
Okay, that's the Akers. So Akers, call sign, United American Equipment, departure, then destination, route. Yeah, that one is correct. Altitude 370, squawk 215. Remarks cleared, slick, departure, slick, turn. Okay, so that would be like the delivery.
Continue taxi Golf Whiskey Alpha.
So let me note it down, because if not I'm going to forget it. So squawk is squawk is 27
United 441
2715, and we are cleared to slick 12 departure slick, and climb via seat, expect 370 min after. Okay, so nothing. Okay, and runway 8, so runway 8, and contact 12185 with ATC for push, which is the Denver frequency. Okay, the current ATC information is the mic one. So yeah, mic one. So information mic. Perfect. And we are on sun.
Sorry about that. Delta 1398 Heavy.
We are on sun. Let me see. Bravo 69. So Bravo 69. So let's go to the MCDU. Sorry, no. Let's first of all start boarding.
441. Here you go again.
If not, we are gonna be very delayed. So load aircraft, boarding and refueling GSX. Perfect. So now we can go
there's a price
to the init request. And that's correct. We are departing Denver to Dallas, and our alternative is gonna be Kilo Charlie Lima Lima, which is Easterwood. Okay, so the flight number is gonna be United Airlines, so Uniform Alpha Lima 257. The cost index is gonna be 6, and the cruising flight level is gonna be 370. So perfect. GPS primary, and that's a blinked. The temperature is minus, let me see, temperature is minus 49, minus 48, minus 46. So yeah, that's correct for me. And let's do the wind request for the climb, cruise, and descent phases of the flight. Okay, everything is blinked. So let's go to the flight plan. We are cleared to depart runway 08 via Slick 2. So where's Slick? Okay, Slick 2, and there's no transition, so everything's okay. I will now make sure everything is set, the constraints, and we are gonna arrive using the runway, the ILS Zulu of the runway 13 right, and through the factory 2. So factory Where's factory? There we go, factory 2. And transition Medano. So transition, where's Medano? So no transition, and here, no, where's Medano? I don't see Medano. Medano. Ah, here it is. Sorry.
Yeah, 441, no service online. Monitor CTF 124.3. See ya.
124.3 for United 441. Thanks for the help getting out of Denver. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Hey, you too.
So everything is set in the MCDU. Let's do the exterior walk around and then yeah, wait for the boarding to be completed. Okay, so 299.7 and November is now the ATC information available. So no mic, November. Okay. So I don't know why the people is not boarding and the refueling is not being refueled, but let's hope this is something normal. So I've done an instant load, so let's start the APU master switch on, APU start, and make sure everything is okay after the reset. The MCU still okay. So our squawk was 2715, so 2715 auto, and no, deboarding. Why deboarding? I don't want deboarding. No, not deboarding. No. Okay, let's center that and see the QNH in hectopascals. So if the QNH is 2997, the hectopascal is 1014, so 1014. Perfect. Let's set our cruising altitude, so 370, perfect. And the APU is available, APU bleed on, seatbelt signs on, external power off, and beacon lights on. So there we have the refueling. Let's request the refueling. Sorry, the pushback.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
United Airlines 257 on stand Bravo 69, ready for pushback and start.
United 257, push start cruise straight back to first line off taxi.
pushback approved. In which taxiway? United 257.
United 257, it's straight back. It should be a green line. You stop at.
Okay, so straight up to the green line, United 257. Sorry, 259.
And United 257, verify information November's correct.
Information November on board. Yeah, that's correct. United 257.
United 257, thank you.
Okay. So, as I'm not used to make the pushback without speaking to ATC, without giving me the clearance, I don't know exactly what to say. So that's new for me. So straight pushback.
Release parking brakes, please.
And parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Okay, start at wheel, and let's do the copy operation checklist. Hairpins and covers removed. Full quantity is masked and balanced. Seatbelt signs is unchecked. IRS nav checked, and paddle reference is set both sides checked and cross-checked. So copy operation checklist completed. Before start checklist, parking brake is as required. Takeoff speed and thrust are not set. Sorry. So let's quickly do.
United 257, squawking with Charlie.
Okay, Squawk Charlie. Squawk Charlie, United Airlines 257. I think it should be on Charlie, but just in case, let's activate. Yeah, mode Charlie. And okay, let's stop here because that's the red line. Okay, disregard this and interrupt pushback. Yes, please.
Denver ground, Scandinavian.
So, too many things to do. Send to MCDU, success, and then let's go to the takeoff performance calculation, synchronize the load sheet,
Swiss 122, Denver
and
ground.
calculate.
Correction, Swiss
There we
122,
go.
heavy Denver ground. Push the start approved, straight
So,
back to first line,
now,
Straight line,
okay, let's go to the field prediction. Everything is showing, yes, and the performance page. Send to MCDU, and there we go. Okay, everything is set. Transition altitude, trim down 0.2, flaps 1, and okay. So let's start engine number 1. Well, let's finish first before start checklist. So parking brake is as required. Takeoff speed and thrust, idle, and 151, 152 showing, checked. Windows closed, checked, and cross-checked. And beacon lights are on checked. So before start checklist completed, we can start engine number 1 and then number 2. So sorry, too many things to do. First time communicating on VATSIM on United States. The pushback and GSX were a little bit crazy today, so too many things at once. So engine number 1 is starting correctly, and let's close the door. Perfect. So trim is down 0.2, so trim down 0.2, and there we go. So flaps 1 and ground spoilers armed. Okay, engine number 1 available, starting engine number 2. Constrain arc 10 nautical miles, constrain arc 10 nautical miles.
Ground hello, United 435, information in November, ready for push.
Okay, and then let's ask for taxi clearance. Has the controller answered the previous traffic? I haven't heard it.
United 257 Denver ground.
United 257.
United 257, can I give you your taxi instructions now? I gotta step out for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to ask for taxi instructions, so go ahead.
United 257, runway 8, taxi via Charlie Sierra Mike.
Taxi to runway 8 via Charlie Sierra Mike, United Airlines 257.
And ground United 435, look to see if we
Okay,
get push
perfect.
clearance to you before you step away. Information of member on board.
So, engine
United 435,
engine
thanks
number
for November.
2
Push and start,
normal. I mean engine.
approve straight back
Sorry,
to first line.
engine number 2 available.
Straight
So
back to the
APU
first line,
bleed
call you for taxi,
off
United
and
435.
APU master switch can go off. Let's start the taxi.
Swiss 122, runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha
So
Golf Whiskey
through
Alpha.
Charlie. So okay.
Runway 34 left, Alpha November Golf and Sierra. You said Swiss 122.
It's 34 left, Alpha November Golf Whiskey Alpha.
So a lot of things to do. After start checklist and TIs as required checked, becomes status normal checked. Pitch trim is set to check position and rudder trim 0 checked. So after start checklist completed. So Charlie Sierra Mike. So let's go
United
to
435, hold your position.
Charlie
for the Swiss
Sierra
behind
Mike.
you. After that, you get to push.
Clear
Alright, after the Swiss,
left
then we're clear for push to
and
the straight
clear
line, straight
right.
back, United
Okay.
435.
So let's quickly do the flight control test. Full down, full up, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, and after turning into Mike, which is over there, we will do the rudder control test. Runway turn off lights on and taxi lights on now that we are out of the apron. So clear left, clear right. Okay, so rudder to disconnect and rudder left, rudder full right. So flight control test completed. Auto brake set to max and takeoff configured normal.
Denver ground United 90.
Okay, cabin crew calling.
Foxtrot,
Yeah, tell
Charlie
me,
Sierra.
Captain speaking.
Hey guys,
98, 93.
we're all set back here. Cabin secure. Thanks.
Perfect, thank
United
you.
257 at Zulu, monitor CTAF 124.3.
CTAF on Zulu, United Airlines 257.
Alright, all aircraft Denver ground, I'll be out for 5 minutes. Please don't kill each other.
We'll try our best not to kill each other. Okay, so here we have the holding point. Let's slow down, and as I haven't copied the CTAF frequency, let's search it. Then Denver Airport. So CTAF frequency is 124.3. So 124.3. And again, as it is my first time, I don't know what exactly to say or to do, but I'm going to use it as I do my BFR communications now in ground school. So let's switch and let's ask for traffic information. United Airlines 257 on holding point Mike of runway 08. Any traffic using runway 08? Perfect. So United Airlines 257 lining up runway 8. So I don't know if that's the correct way of doing this, but I think it's the way I would do it. So parade wind shear on and weather radar off, take us in Tata, and let's start the clock. The timer, landing lights on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, takeoff lights on, and packs 1 and 2 off from packs of departure. Let's do the taxi checklist and lineup checklist. So taxi checklist, flight controls checked, flap setting is config 1+F rather than parade wind shear on and auto checked, engine start selector as required checked, economy mode, takeoff no blue checked, so taxi checklist completed. Lineup checklist, final is cleared, that's runway 08, so takeoff runway confirmed, TCAS is in Tata mode, and packs 1 and 2 off are packs of departure. So lineup checklist, lineup runway completed. So that we have taken off. And are you ready for takeoff? Yeah, ready? Okay, so takeoff. United Airlines 257 taking off runway 08. So manual flex 54 SRS runway at the thrust blue. $100 knots checked. Sorry, that wasn't 100 knots. B1, rotate. Okay, positive climb, you're up. A lot of crosswind. Auto brakes medium. Spoilers disarmed. Strobe lights and runway turn off lights and nose lights off. Thrust climb, auto thrust engaged, and autopilot 1 on. Pack 1 can go on, and let's wait a little bit. Flap 0, speed check flap 0, and pack 2 on. United Airlines passing through Keating, point of slick to aircraft departure, runway 08, 10,000 feet. Okay, and now we are gonna change to Unicom, which is 122.8. United Airlines 257, changing to Unicom on 122.800, and above 10,000 feet we can turn off seatbelt signs. $13,000 feet, landing lights off. And 18,000 feet, QNH standard, checked and cross-checked, and 1013 here. And now let's enjoy the flight.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
So, ATC has connected to the Dallas airport, and the information of the ATC is that we are gonna have to change the runway to the 18 right, so ILS 18 right, through the Big Tree 2 arrival, that's correct, through Medano and via Novia, yeah, final. So return, insert and insert. Oh, okay, so let's select heading and insert, and now we can select nav, so nav and nav, perfect. So let me see if everything is correct, all the constraints, there's no discontinuities, which seems to be okay. That's the manual waypoint, which is correct, and then lever at 3000 and then start descending. Okay, perfect. And the missed approach, which is also okay. Good. So after Medano, we are gonna start the descent as we reach the top of descent, and we will contact tower, arriving more or less to the manual phase or the ILS runway. Oh, sorry, there's tower also connected, not only ground. So yeah, we will contact tower, more or less arriving to the ILS. So we are descending, we are passing flight level 290, and let's do the performance calculation. So we are gonna land on that's the correct takeoff mode. Runway has changed, it is 18 right, it is dry, and refresh meter, flight meter, and low, idle, and flaps 3. And we are expecting, or at least in the it is what is indicated in the ATC, expect LASHO, I don't know what's LASHO, Lima Alpha Sierra Hotel Oscar, taxiway Bravo. So I think we are gonna vacate via taxiway Bravo. Again, at least it's what I expect, I don't know. So we are gonna land more or less with 3.7. That means we are gonna burn 200 kilos. So 618 will be our landing weight. So 618.8, and so the runway is very long, so we have enough runway. So let's go to performance, next page, the QNH, which is 2990, 31, and 160, 12. So 2990, 160, 12, and 31, I think. Let's revise it. 31 and 160, 160, and 12. Okay, perfect. Transition flight level is flight level 180, and we are gonna do a config 3. So VLS is 135, and the approach speed is 140 because it is VLS plus 5. So perfect. We are a little bit fast and just in the vertical path, so if it doesn't improve the situation, I will use the speed brakes. Let's go to the charts and take a look to our approach. So approach is 18 right. Let's see what it is, where it is. Okay, here it goes. So no, here ILS or lock runway 18 right. So the minimums are 805, so 805 over here, and we have to descend to 240, so 24240. There we go. So transition level, flight level 180, and QNH is 2990. So checked, cross-checked, and it would be more or less in hectopascals. Let me see. 29.90, 1012. Yeah, more or less. So 1012. So below 13,000 feet, landing lights on, and we can also turn on seatbelt signs as we are approaching 10,000 feet. So auto brakes low, and config landing config flag 3. So our approach checklist for reference is setting both sides checked and cross-checked. Simple signs are unchecked. Minimums are set. Out brakes is low and engine start selector is as required checked. So approach checklist completed, and we can turn on the landing system. I don't know why in the United States, or if it's that A320 model, the India Alpha Echo engines, or the with the not the winglets installed, but decelerate and descend at the same time is very difficult. You always need the spoilers, even starting the descent a little bit early. So Dallas tower is 1226.550. So 126.550 here in the United States is set, and then I will tune the ground, which is frequency, which is 121.650. But for the time being, it's tower who I need to contact with. So let's do a direct to FOFE. Direct to Lage. There we go. Insert. Okay, vertical speed. Let's regain the descent. Sorry, speed brakes are still deployed. And let's communicate on Unicom. I'm on Unicom now? Yeah, okay, so United Airlines to 57, passing 4,500, descending towards 2,400 for the ILS runway 18 right. And if no one answers, there's no one using the runway, so good to know. So information Charlie hasn't changed, and let's tell we are gonna go to the tower frequency. United Airlines to 57, moving to changing to Dallas Tower frequency 126.550. Okay, so let's change and have a little bit of listening. So here we can see the other traffic, which is KLM. And let's set flaps 1. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. So ground frequency, which is 121.650. There we go, 121.650. And we can turn on nose lights to take off and runway turn off lights on. So flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. And let's arm the approach mode in the autopilot. So localizer blue. And let's contact tower. Localizer and glide slope captured. Good afternoon, Dallas Tower. United Airlines 257 established on ILS 18 right. Information Charlie Cockpit.
Yeah, 257.
I hear you very soft. I hear you. I copy you 3 or 2 out of 5.
Yeah, 257, runway 18 right. Clear to land. And 6012, that's 22.
Clear to land, ILS. Clear to land, runway 18 right. United Airlines 257. Okay, so I hear him very soft. I don't know how I'm going to handle with it. Can I increase the volume here? Settings. Let's see if I hear him better. So, landing gear down, spoilers armed, and flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. So landing checklist, the memo landing node blue, checked, landing checklist completed. My plane, my control.
Above. Minimum.
Continue.
Flight slow.
50, 40, 20, retard. 6.
Okay, I was feeling it a little bit laggy.
So we're good, the KLM 721 established on ILS 18
Reverse screen.
KLM 721 heavy DFW tower, runway 18 right, clear to land, and 16012, that's 22.
18 right, clear to land, KLM 721.
And let's vacate, I don't know, here, because Bravo is at the end of the runway. So reverse out, let's stop the timer, landing system constraints out, retract flaps, spoilers disarmed.
United 257, safe parking.
And let's wait here.
United 257, safe parking.
Say again, United 257.
United 257, safe parking.
I do not understand the instruction. Sorry, I'm a little bit new here.
No worries. United 237, just let me know where you're going to be parking at.
Oh, so I don't have a stand in mind.
Alrighty, United 257, taxi parking via Golf 8, cross runway 18 left at Golf 8. Contact ground 12165 on the other side.
So crossing runway 18 left via Golf 8 and Golf. And could you repeat this gate, please? United Airlines 257.
Yeah, 257. After crossing 18 left, contact ground 12165.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So contact after crossing runway 18 left. We will contact ground on 121.650, United Airlines 257. Okay, so let's cross the runway.
American 2152, runway 18 left, line up way.
Line up way 18 left, American 2152.
Strobes and landing lights go off. Taxi, runway turn off lights
721
off.
exit left on
And that's Golf 8.
Left on Echo 4, KLM 17.
So let's go over here. Let's cross the runway a little bit faster because there's an airplane lining up there. And let's turn off the weather radar and predict wind shear. So after landing checklist, radar and predict wind shear off.
KLM 721 heavy, taxi parking via Echo 4 Whiskey Lima. Cross runway right left at Whiskey Lima. Contact ground 12165 on the other side.
And let's stop here.
Taxi parking Echo 4, cross runway at Whiskey Lima, contact ground KLM 721.
So let's contact ground and tell ground. So ground frequency is correct, is 121.650, 121.650. Okay. Good afternoon, Dallas ground, United Airlines 257 on Golf 8, ready for taxi to stand to gate.
United 257 DFW ground, howdy, taxi straight in on Golf 8.
Taxi straight on Golf 8, United Airlines 257. I think those are the instructions. Okay, so now here it ends Golf 28, so I don't know what to do. Okay, let's ask.
Ground, good day, KLM 721, reach you at Whiskey Lima, requesting taxi to gate.
KLM 721 DFW ground, howdy, taxi to the terminal via Golf.
Taxi to terminal via Golf, KLM 721, thank you.
United Airlines 257, can you confirm us that the gate is straight of us, so Delta 23?
United 257, affirmative, you can take any gate you'd like that's open.
Okay, so thank you, we will take Delta 23, United 257. Okay, so let's open GSX. I don't know if those were the initial instructions, but for me it's okay, so let's go T23. It is heavy, but it doesn't matter, I will take it. So no, and here should appear the GSX ground equipment. So strobe lights off, wing lights off, and nose to off. Perfect. Perfect. So let's set the parking brake, and we haven't turned on the APU. Let's do something non-standard, which is turning off the right engine, and once the right engine has stopped, they can connect the ground power unit to the right side. So okay, let's go here please, and connect the GPU. There we go. And now with the external power engaged, we can turn off the engine master number 1. Perfect. So let's turn the TCAS, the transponder, and with the engine number 1 stopped, we can turn off the beacon lights and the seatbelt signs. We can also turn off the landing flap 3 configuration switch and the board. So let's also request it via GSX. So request boarding.
The boarding requested.
There we go. And we can open the door and tell ground that we are shutting down, and thank you for the service. Okay, no readback correct or something like that. Okay, so United Airlines 257 shutting down. Thank you for your service. Have a good day.
Have a good one. See you next time.
Good. Finally, we've been able to speak, so we can now change and set it here. So fuel pumps can go off, and let's do the parking checklist. Parking brake or choke set, engines off checked, and fuel pumps all off checked. So parking checklist completed. Fuel chokes and cons are set, so yeah, we can turn off the parking brake. And yeah, so welcome to Dallas, and I hope you've all enjoyed the flight, you've all enjoyed the communications, even it was my first time and probably not the best one, but yeah, thank you so much, and see you in the next flight.